Hey there, I am JB and we're here with some more Motor Town. Now for today, there are two things that I would like to do at least. Thing number one, I would like to put some fancy lights on this wagon down here. And thing number two, well, it has something to do with garbage and buying a new vehicle. But more about that later after we have messed around with some lights, because I'm very excited to, check it all out. And what I'm going to need to do is find a dealer shop, or at least a store, or maybe it's called a vendor, where we can actually get these lights. So right down here we have a vendor called Car Supply Shop. So let's go all the way over there and yeah, check it all out. I'm very excited for it. And meanwhile we are taking a take it easy ride. You might wonder, well, you got 255,000 bucks. Yeah, I actually have been idling this game partly, which the best way to do that is by doing deliveries. The only thing you have to do 10% of the time is basically to get the goodies into a truck and then just send the truck off to another location on auto drive. Do something else meanwhile. I did some house chores. Then I came back, the truck was there, load up some more goodies and so on and so forth. And then in the end, just like in the last episode, I sent it all the way out here, which, takes some time. And when I came back, my vehicle was there. I like this truck though. So I did that a couple of times throughout the day, and that is why I got 255k bucks. Now I've also been saying that I actually wanted to buy a different vehicle, as my normal vehicle, where I can pimp this guy to a race car, which I have been saying that I wanted to have that Hummer like thing, which I believe is 120k. But I kind of changed my mind. I think I just want to have a normal vehicle, which is just a take it easy, relax ride type of deal. It's just from one location to another, maybe once in a while, not like using it daily, and I don't need to have it drive crazy, just for enjoyment, right? Racing is, well, where I'm going to put the money into this guy to make it racy. Which in this case, I have a tip, which I came up myself, which is that I'm going to need to buy a completely different vehicle where I want to spend, I think it's 150k on, if I'm not wrong. And this is basically called, let me also put this on the map, right? That's going to be handy. I think it's this one. Gonna go by the highway. It's a garbage truck. I'm going to do some garbage deliveries, and the reason why I want to do a garbage truck is because on a second save I just like to figure out things before I start an episode. And I kind of figured out that if you take a garbage truck and you fill it all the way up and you take a little bit of extra garbage bags with you, you bring it to the garbage facility, it can bring you like 60 to 70 money depending on how much you bring with you. And the only issue here is that this vehicle is not mine, right? Which means there is a owner share, and this owner share is kind of ridiculous. It actually took like 30k off from it. I was like, I'm not gonna do that. So I want to buy a garbage truck, and maybe for the future I have a idea for that. I think the reason why garbage is so rewarding in money is because if you do it alone, you have to stop, get out, get the garbage, put it in a truck, get in, move to another location, get out, and repeat that over and over again, which takes quite a lot of work. And the garbage truck is slow. You need to drive from one location to another location, and I believe the garbage facility is right out here. So there is a bit of garbage here, maybe a couple down here. There is a lot down here, and also down here. And if you take the garbage truck down here, I have a route which I fill that thing completely up, and there are like 3 or 4 containers left, which I cannot take because this thing is full. You have to drive it back and then get it here again, and that takes a long time, especially if you need to go all the way here, all the way there. So I had an idea to buy two garbage trucks. I have a normal truck, a semi-truck with a trailer, which maybe, before I buy the second garbage truck, I want to test out if I can place two garbage trucks on the trailer and then just drive the whole show to one city, do everything that is needed and try to save space. And yeah, if there is space for another one, I want to buy another garbage truck. Put that on there too, so I can just take the whole show instantly to another town and do another whole round of whatever is needed, right? And I think I've seen that the trailer is besides it's very long, at the part where it connects up to the truck, it actually has like a step up type of deal. Now on that step up type of deal, I think it's going to be very difficult to get a garbage truck on that part. I was thinking, what if I bring another vehicle on there which has like load capacity where you can just put the trash bags into and try to save as much separate loose pieces of garbage trash from going into the truck and use the garbage truck as much as possible for these garbage containers, because you cannot manually empty those containers. We have to do that with the garbage truck, and all the loose pieces of garbage can be put elsewhere, right? And on this way, I think if you do this like, I don't know, once a time that you play this game, you can get quite some money out of that. It takes some work, it takes some time, but you know, it's just different than, you know, just delivery here and there and put it on auto drive, right? Something like that. Now, there is actually a vehicle that is buyable. That's sure that is even English. You can buy another vehicle which is actually stands near the Hummer that I wanted to buy, which is just a normal SUV type of deal, which costs way less money than the other guy, which I do believe already has the max upgrade of engine on it, and that thing goes pretty because I've tried to do a test ride with it. We have to back it up in here. Hopefully, yeah, I think that's blue because it's RGB, which means red, blue, green, right? I'm not wrong. Okay, I have to take care that this thing is stuck as it is. Turn off the light like that and press E to turn off the engine. Very good. Alright, so now that this thing is on here, which I'm just gonna go on first person, that's stuck over there. Yeah, we'll be fine. And then I can do that, bring this guy up. Very good, and then we can go underneath. Wow, there's even a thing down here. Anyways, so in this shop here, you have different things. You got all of this good stuff right down here, right? And you got this stuff right down here, which is fantastic. So we have a blue. Now I'm not sure if long. Yeah, I think they can fit on here. So let's buy this guy right down here. Buy, yes, indeed. And then let me see here. I have to press X. Now it is funky. I can't really tell. I think it's upside down though. So we can rotate, right? I think this is perfect. I'm not sure. We can pitch and we can roll. What is roll? Okay, that's just, yeah, we want to have it like that because I was really wondering what was up with this. And then put it, it's going through no matter what. This is a bit funky, I'm gonna be honest. But we can uninstall it and just, you know, trying to do it a bit more perfect. But I think it's also the way how this vehicle is doing it. What I'm trying to say. I'm gonna try to put it onto this beam down here. think this should be okay. Yeah. Price is should be okay. Might need to go backwards a little bit. About 10. Yeah. Perfect. Now, of course, it needs to be turned on. And turning this thing on, you can do it manually, but it's going to be a bit troublesome if you want to turn it off for whatever reason. Or you can change the light mode and add it to something that is logic. Now, there are also things in it which I find a little bit ashamed. There's like siren, which siren is not on this vehicle, so it doesn't pop up. I actually wish it had lights extra, something like that, where you can just assign any hotkey or whatever the developer wants to give it. We do have, I think it's interior light, right? Interior light is something I don't use at all. So let's do it like that. And if you toggle it, you know, just glow blue. All right, I got the other one perfectly the same like, well, the first one, which you can see right now. Beautiful. I absolutely like that. Now, there's a lot more you can do. Like I've been showing off, you can do rally lights or beams. Like if someone is driving too close on your butt, you can just turn that thing off or on. You also have these lights, which are basically the lights you see often at like trucks at the side down below, or at the trailer or things like that. And you got, of course, this you know, flashing light, which you know, you can even connect it up to brake lights, which is kind of funny though. But in this case, you know what? I am going to do that. I'm going to buy this thing. And I'm going to just put it. Oh, it would actually be funny to have it on the thing, but you know, let's just put it right out here, like that, right? Beautiful. And then change the light mode to brake lights. And then you can also have lights which are connected to the blinkers. It's crazy. All right, well, let's just test this before it's getting daytime. Yeah. Okay, so it's not. Yeah. Okay, I'm not sure what this light is actually called, but in this case, yeah, maybe I'll just take it off. It's not really a thing for this vehicle. I can actually put it onto my truck though. But yeah, in this case, look at that. Now it's only a shame because, well, it's kind of okay. I mean, I guess. Yeah, I wanted to say the interior light. Now you can see all the lights I can do is hazard, which it's also a shame that hazard lights, you cannot connect it up to that one. I'm not even sure if you can reach it manually. Let's just test it. So let's just turn it off like that and get out. Light. Okay, so let's uninstall this one. Close. Have to be careful because let me just put it on the back for right now, or on top, whatever, and just so you know I don't have it in my inventory. Yeah, so this is a bit of an issue. Now what I can just do is just, you know, say like, oh, why wouldn't I just leave it on there, you know, which we're going to do. I don't need this to be off and daytime you won't see it. Toggle it and close it. I'm not sure what will happen. Oh, wait, what? One went off? Oh, okay. Let's just do it like that. Manual. Snap. Manual. Oh. Right, maybe I need to toggle it because it's now off. There we go. Okay. Change. Okay, it's what it is, right? So this should be fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. So now we have that light, and you can make it crazy as you like to on trucks too, and all kinds of lights. Actually, hoping if, well, I want to say in the future if we would add more stuff. I mean, I can actually add a small one at the front, a small one at the back. Just make it lightable as you wish to. I wonder, just for, you know, no valid location. So in this case, I would like to go to, I think it's here. Yeah, I want to go right out here and buy a garbage truck. So yeah, this guy right down here. This is no regrets. I'm gonna instantly buy it, and I actually have a route that I was doing, which I figured out /ish when I need to stop picking up these, or at least compress those trash bags and just go for trash cans. Or maybe I could just do trash cans first. Just have to see. You might also, you know, want to say like, okay, well, why two things? Well, it's the driving to a location and back to the power plant. It was what takes so much time. And why not just bring two trucks in once to a place, fill them up, and bring two trucks at the same time back, right? That is basically what I think is going to be handy. And yeah, that's very expensive. What do I want to do? Now, I want to have something at least. Like what is short intake, long intake, you know? 2050, 2300. This one? Oh, higher the better. Okay, 189.2 horsepower. Okay, let's just take this one. It's cheaper anyways. And I think a turbo. Very expensive. The other thing I do want to, the thing is, this is not for top speeds. Just like, hey, I wanna move, you know, instead of just take it easy. I don't need top speed with this thing in the city. I think that is basically it. Can I put like a hook on it? No, I can't put like boxes and stuff. I'm not gonna do that. So now I'm going to drive all the freaking way to my town. Because apparently that is how you get like bonus. I do believe you can only call it a cabin. I'm just leaving it green as it is. Now in this case, I want to start off. No, not all the way over there, of course. I want to start off with this down here. Now there are two things I think you can do. You can just load it like that and it's gone. But I don't know if you get something from the trash bin too, though. And of course, it's easy load. Now there are a lot of these bags around, which is not an easy load. But for now, it should be fine. You toggle the door, you grab the bag, throw it in there, grab the bag, throw it in there. Easy as it is, right? And then you can compress it. And then it will be token inside the garbage truck. You can also close the door and just leave it there. But now on the right top it says 0.8 weight. Why is this car like down here, not in the parking lot? It's a nice car, by the way. I like that. The one thing I discovered by accident basically is that you can, you know, increase or decrease the speeds by 10 if you just hold page up and down. Normally I was just, you know, tapping the button like a madman. And then I, for some reason, decided, you know, maybe I should just hold it. And then I see it increase per 10 kilometers, which is way nicer. Okay, so the route that I figured out... Wait, is there still trash here? Or is that just by default? I can't remember. Anyways... It's a bit messy, right? But if I would do this, you can have a better overview. Like, this is all you need to do. And I noticed that when I've been to this part here, I'm kind of full. And there is still stuff left here to pick up. These are the last ones. And this is a container, and there are two separate bags near it. This is just a bag. These are, this is a bag and a container, this is just a container. So what I think I should be doing is, once I get into this street, don't compress the bags in the truck itself, but just leave it where you throw them in and close the door. So you can at least take these containers with it and get 100% going. So the way how I would do my round here is by going in here, going like that, then go back here, then move up to this street down here, and then there's like a shortcut in here. Go like that, take this stuff, go down here, take that stuff, and then it's done. And then you need to haul all the way back to here, and then to wherever to get other things going, and that takes a long time. So yeah, just as an example, this you have a container and 2 loose bags. So if I would press X for the container, this bag will stay here, unlike the other green containers where the bag actually disappears. And this is what I mean with, you know, you want to try to do the containers as much as possible before you compress like other bags. Here's one bag, and this is the last. Oh, it's also a bag. Okay, well, maybe in this case just do it like that. And like that. Now in this case I'm going to drive from here to wherever, so I'm just gonna toggle the door. There is still space for a little more. Right, don't fall out of it. I think what I want to do is, I wanted to say I think I just want to go this way, but pick up this with it. I think we just need to get it over the bump like that. And by the way, let's turn this noise off. Okay, first thing I need to do is just empty this thing out itself, which my base bed, and the other stuff will stay there. So what will a full haul give us? A full haul will give us 76,000 bucks, and then you have to imagine 30k will go off it, so you only get 40 if it's a higher truck, and that's just a loss. Now this truck will cost 150, so when you do your third round with this thing some other day, you know, when you feel like doing it, you already got this truck paid back, right? And on the back we have some more stuff, so keep in mind 76k. I'm just gonna park it out here, just do it my way. Just gonna lower it, and then now just do the same. I'm just gonna compress the stuff back into the truck, compress, and then raise the bed. I didn't even check how much it was. I should have checked it out, but this should be a good haul. Right, and another 24 on that. I think with 76k and a bonus, 100,444k from this one haul, which 50k more, and we already have this truck back. So yeah, it's actually in the second round you already pay your truck back. I like me saying, it's easy, but the thing here is oh yeah, I can also do it like that once I'm in the green. The thing here is, it's a lot of labor-ish. You continue with in, out, load up, in, out, think about this, think about that, do it all the smart way and whatnot. And yeah, like that. Now my issue here is, and I'm going to drive all the way to Crazy Town, which is okay. I'm going to go all the way up here, which is quite a drive, so I want to put this thing near a trailer and just see and discuss with myself if it would be worth it to buy a mass trailer and have 2 of these things on there. So you, after cleaning the city, go to another city instantly with this truck and trailer, and you know, get this other truck off from it and load this one back on, fill up another thing. You can just get 200k from like one route. You don't have to go forward and back to the power plant and go all the way to the other city with this thing. Alright, I finally arrived. I just need to... I think it's that yellow one over there. That is the biggest vehicle trailer available. Now, I did see that some people don't lift up the backside or the ramp all the way up, but they just use it as an extension to make it even longer, right? So I'm just going to place this thing as close as possible to see if it would even be possible. It's just gonna be it. Like this thing. Shut up. This thing. Yeah, it will be so tight against this bar here. But yeah, this truck will never be able to get on this part, which is a bit of a shame. But I could use this to put something else on there. Now, yeah, you can see there is not a lot of space, but it's just about the wheel that needs to stay on this thing, right? You can see we can extend it way further. Which I might be able to put one of these guys on the part where on here. Not sure how I would be doing that. Maybe like a tow truck or something with a crane on it, you know, just lift it on there. I just have to say, I'm going to have so much money because this thing cost 190, which the truck that I believe I want costs like 300k. So I'm going to have like $500,000 only to get this setup going, and then I'm going to have another truck. Whew. I'm going to think about it, and meanwhile I'm going to think about it, I'm going to take care that I got like a buttload of money. So I'm going to need to do a lot of transporting deliveries. I'm going to need to do a lot of garbage truck jobs and whatnot, which is fine, right? It's nice that it's now mine. Yeah, garbage already start piling up, I guess. I mean, there's something here to get, there's something there to get, and so on and so on. Like this down here, I guess would be okay to not need like a trailer full, because it's just in the surrounding area. I would just go here, pick this up, and then deliver that. This one is still, I would say, okay. This one maybe too, but you don't want to continuously go forth and back. You just want to do this smart as possible and just, you know, get 1,000,000 in once. Anyways, you can actually let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are about this. It would be so cool if my plan would work. I just see like what kind of a madness I can create out of that. I'm pretty sure there are people that done their own thing. I seen like a screenshot of a dump truck filled with trash bags, but the problem with a dump truck is it doesn't show the trash on the map.